Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with Assassin's Creed Liberation. Now, if you missed our starting this game last week after we obtained the Platinum for Assassin's Creed 3, we did encounter some issues. Some that I'm not particularly happy about, and I'm not sure what we're going to do going forward at this point. Basically, the game crashed on us twice, so we had to end the stream a bit early. After the second crash. Now, this wouldn't be an issue with a capture card because you'll just see my PlayStation home screen. We could reload back in and all be good. But I don't have that luxury at the minute. It's going to be a while before I do. I'm waiting on insurance and things like that to sort itself out. So it'll be a while before that's possible. So we're going to give it another go today. We're aiming for roughly a 3-hour stream. Yeah, 3-hour stream today is my plan. If we get a crash and there's only an hour left, we'll probably just stop. And then we need to go back to the drawing board and think. The problem is most games are quite stable, and we haven't had a massive amount of issues. We had it with Mass Effect, and that's why Mass Effect has gone to a episodic playthrough, just because we had the same issue with that. I don't know what's causing it, the crashing. The problem is with this age of game, it's never going to be fixed. If it's an ongoing issue, it will not get fixed. Mass Effect, I've found, recording away from stream doesn't crash. I haven't had a single crash yet, so I don't know what it is that's causing it. I don't know if it's my console or I don't know. I'm at a loss, to be honest. So unfortunately, we'll have to see how this goes. I really hope it doesn't crash. I want to do this live, as we have done all the other Assassin's Creed so far. So I don't want to lose that, because I think it is nice to go live and obtain these platinums live. That's the big thing for me. So we're going to see how it goes today. Of course, this isn't a normal day for us of streaming. We don't normally stream on a Sunday, but my other half is out for lunch with her parents today, so I get the chance, as I obviously can't travel in my current condition. So I get the chance to stream an extra day. I have put on the Discord next week's plan for streaming. It's a bit up and down. I've got different appointments during the week, which is making everything a little bit of a pain. Tomorrow morning will be live again, Wednesday morning, and I think I said Friday morning. I think I did. My other half has changed her hours, so that also means Fridays. I normally have physio on a Friday, but I've got it on Thursday. So Fridays may become a streaming day depending on physio. I'm just going to tweet. I'm going to do a little tiny bit of advertising, not massive, a little bit, and then we'll crack on. But I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Sorry, this is a bit I can't talk and type. It's ridiculous. The amount of times I've done this, you would think I'd be able to do it by now. But yeah, the capture card would make life so much better for us, but it's not as simple as just buying a capture card, because I could realistically go and do that any time. But then I need to look at the microphone setup, OBS and all that kind of stuff, and that's why I'm holding off until financially I'm in a position where I can do it without worrying and not making sure we don't miss something out. Then I don't want to risk doing it and doing it half-heartedly. My plan, long-term plan, once insurance and stuff is all sorted out, is, we'll invest heavily in the channel, in equipment and stuff. PS5 will be coming, capture card, OBS, Proper microphone for doing voiceovers. My plan is to invest in the channel because I can't see myself going back to work anytime for a very long time, the way it's going. Physio reckons that I'll be off for about 2 years, in theory, depending how things go. But yeah, the long-term plan is, you know, as a thank you to you guys for all the support you've given me during this testing and difficult time, is I will be investing heavily in the channel. I'm nearly done. But yeah, fingers crossed, we get no crashes, we can crack on. I don't even know where it's going to bring us back to from our stream the other day. I'm hoping we should be okay. And the streams also in the week will start a little bit later because of my other half's change of times. So Monday, tomorrow morning we're live 8 till 12, Wednesday 9 till 12, Friday 9 till 12. I want to attempt an evening stream as well next week. There we go. In the Bayou. So yeah, the plan is to try and attempt an evening stream next week. Whether it will be some Avengers, we haven't done Avengers for a while. That would be quite good to try next week. But I can't put any guarantees in at this point. I'm testing the waters. I'm going to see if we can stretch ourselves a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to fall asleep on stream when the drowsiness kicks in, and generally it kicks in heavily. So I do have to be a little bit wary. But yeah, I'm aiming to try and do an evening stream at some point next week, just to test the water. We shall see how we go. But today, we will try and carry on in Liberations. So, I'm not 100% sure what we lost out on, because obviously the game crashed. If we have a look on the map, we did this viewpoint, that's fine. I'm just trying to look now to see what we may have lost out on from the crash. Did we lose anything, to be fair? We may not have done. I don't think we've lost anything, to be honest. Rivals Weapon Shop, Tailors. We may not have lost a single thing, which I'm really surprised if we haven't. We're aiming to get down here. There's no fast travel notes on this as well, which is weird. That's our next mission, is down there. I think we were just collecting mushrooms, weren't we, last time? The only issue I would say is I can't see any mushrooms anymore. I'm hoping that mission still counts as done. But I don't know. Because I can't see any mushroom locations. That worries me a little bit. Can't think where the mushroom location originally was. Because at least then if we knew where it was originally, we could then try and see if it's still there. I think it might be over here. I think. We can lower our... Obviously in an assassin gear, we can lower...
Pay a purse is heavy enough.
There we go. We'll pay a bribe. Lower our rate. I'm hoping the mushrooms are still counted. Was it over there? I'm not entirely sure. Because I don't want to have lost that ability to collect the mushrooms. There is something over that way. Something's flashing at me over there. That's a nest. Is that a nest or a mushroom? Oh, no, it's a boat. That's a canoe. See, nothing is showing up on the map. So, nothing is showing up on the map. Like I say, oh no, mushroom locations are now showing up again. Just there. So that's fine. As long as they're showing up, it means we've still done that start. So what we'll do, we'll grab the canoe. We may as well grab the mushroom. Get my words out. Mushroom on our way down, and then we need to head to here for the memory. We have also its chest to grab over here. Just trying to clear as much of the bayou as possible. Later on, obviously, we'll come back and do lots of clearing. But while we're here, it makes sense to grab what we can. Come on, get in. Why can't I get in it? There we go. So yeah, we'll go to the mushroom location first. That makes more sense. Grab that along the way. Hope it's not one we've already done. I also don't know how many eggs we've collected. I'm not sure if we can see in our inventory. Because we were collecting quite a lot of eggs. Items. We've got 6 out of 12 and 3 out of 10 mushrooms. Again, there are other collectibles. I haven't double checked trophies or anything. I don't know if they will be included on the trophies. If they are, it's something we need to think about. Right, I think this mushroom is actually in the trees. So, if we come over here, it makes sense while we're here to grab this mushroom. And I can't tell you if it's one we've done. I think there's a person here that needs healing as well. Is that a person over there that needs healing? It might be. Let's drop from here. We've done this viewpoint, so that's all good. If it's a person that is helping, we'll help. I don't know who this is. Let's have a look. Oh, we can buy stuff. I have seen we actually should be buying pocket watches. Because they are a collectible, the pocket watches. So while I've got the money, I will buy one. Photographer's watch, quest item obtained. Yeah, I don't know why we need pocket watches, but they are on the list of things to do. Don't need anything from there. We've got that. See, no, we don't want Connor's weapons. I think that's kind of pointless using Connor's weapons. But yeah, pocket watches you need to collect as you go, from what I've seen. We've gained the mushroom here. So that's something. The autosave system, obviously, with the crashes, I'm a little bit worried about it. There's nothing we can do. We just got to try and hope it sticks, and we don't have too many issues. Really, it is frustrating. We were talking in Discord about if this continues to be unstable, it's going to be another game I need to do episodes of instead, and which I don't want to do if we can help it. I'd rather do a Platinum Live on Assassin's Creed, but if we have to, we will. But if we can't keep it live, then we'll have to think of what's next. And we've got a choice. We can either go back and do the Ezio collection. They're all birds up there. I just wonder what them little white things were. They are. They're the birds, storks of some sort. Instead, we've got a choice of Ezio collection next, or Rogue, or Black Flag. We haven't really made any real decisions on what is next, to be honest. That's something we do need to look at sooner rather than later, probably. We know this isn't a massive long playthrough. We know this is a shorter game than others. Okay, there is a mushroom around there. Or somewhere. Just trying to find where we can actually park, essentially. Might as well, I think we're where we're meant to be, where we are here for the mission. There we go. We can probably park here. We'll grab the mushroom while we're here. That makes a lot of sense. I think the mushroom is above us. It is, just here. There we go. Mushroom obtained. Nicely done. And we're back in the camp. So this is where the main story is taking us next. So we shall head there next, I think. Controls are pretty similar to Assassin's Creed Remastered. Well, Assassin's Creed 3. So the controls aren't too bad. Where is the person we need to talk to? You're going to tell me they're above me, aren't they? I bet they're above me. I bet they're up there. I should have stayed up. think they're up. Let's find out. I've got to find out what we're going to be doing next. Good morning, Keller. How are you? Right. Where is the story? They're still up. Yeah, they're going to be further up. Here we go. So yeah, hopefully the game stays stable. Hopefully we don't have any more issues, but fingers crossed. So this is the next part of the story mission. Doesn't look like we lost much from the crashes. It looks like we've kept quite a bit. The mushrooms are still able to be picked up. I don't think we've lost anything, but I don't know for sure. Again, it could be an alligator egg we picked up and I haven't got, so we'll see what happens. You want to go on to Brotherhood, do the side thing, get lots of trophies, hopefully. Nice. Well done, you, Keller. Hopefully, you can get most of it done today then. I want to say quickly in the stream as well, I've said it in the video, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. It's a new series on the channel. The game itself was brought for us by a friend of mine who subscribes and does watch stuff on the channel. He said it was a game that was right up my street and he wanted to see it on the channel. So massive thank you to Nighthawk for that. I know I said it in the video, the first video we did for the intro. But yeah, just massive thank you to Nighthawk for that. It's appreciated. Right, let's go. Next mission. But yeah, Keller, hopefully you should be able to get most of it done.
Agate, I have done as you asked. The imposter is dead. He was working with De Ferrer.
What else have you learned?
Only that he would have forced you out of hiding.
Let us be thankful it did not come to that. If it had, our brotherhood... Well, let us not dwell. You have destroyed the Hornet's
So if you
nest
missed
in
the
Bayou.
first stream, or
At least for
two
now.
half streams,
De Ferrer will have his day.
this is our mentor. This is the guy that's taught us everything we know. And we are Evelyn. Sequence 2, complete. Trophy achieved already. I didn't even know we was that close to finishing Sequence 2, to be fair. Trophy achieved for Sequence 2. Nice. Okay, so Anna's memory notes. The revelation that Agate knew her mother, Jean, a fact he chose to keep from us, strained the relationship between mentor and mentee. With De Ferrer back in New Orleans, Eveline redoubles her efforts to protect its citizens. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I agree with you completely. I don't think the voice acting is anywhere near as good as Connor's was in Assassin's Creed 3, to be honest. But then I think, from what I remember, we were told in the first stream by... I can't think who it was. But this was originally a PS Vita game. It wasn't originally designed for these kind of consoles. So that could be the issue. Right, we've moved on. We're out of the Bayou. We are now back in... Let's see where we are. New Orleans, I believe. We are in New Orleans in 1768. So time has moved on a little bit. And we are... Oh, there's a new mission up here. Free the slaves. We are in our posh persona. Our lady persona, shall we say. The personas I really like. I like the fact that personas actually mean something. So when you're dressed, as we are now, in our lady persona, we can't fight. I think we've got hidden blades, but that's it. You can't run, you can't jump, can't parkour. You can pickpocket, admittedly. But I like the fact that when you dress like this, you're treated differently. We also have a slave persona, who blends in a bit more. We also have obviously assassin persona, which is your fighting, your proper parkour, that kind of stuff. Although the slave one can run and jump as well. I like that, and I kind of wish they'd done that more in other games. The different personas, the ways of disguising yourself and fitting in, I think, is a fantastic addition, and it's a shame it didn't move on more to other Assassin's Creed games. Honestly, it looks a little different, and even it's not as good. I'm a platinum it because it's still it is a standalone game. It's got its own platinum. I don't know how hard the platinum is. I still haven't really looked at the trophies. Not as much as I probably should have done by now. Something we will look at sooner rather than later. I like to do as much naturally before we get on to trophies. Although we did just achieve the trophy for finishing Sequence 2. I do know it's nowhere near as long as Assassin's Creed 3. So, we'll see. Right, this memory at the pub. Interrogate the drunk captain to find out what he knows.
Señorita.
We are trying to get as much of the optional objectives done along the way.
Of Captain Dominguez. Is he on board?
At this hour?
No, I don't. As far as I'm aware, it's not as hard.
Where else?
No, at all. It's meant to be quite simple. But yeah, the optional objectives, again, the more we can do along the way, the easier it is. And so far, they've been quite simple. There probably will be a time when some get more difficult. Currently, they're not too bad. Right, we need to get into the pub, I believe, the tavern. Question Dominguez at the tavern. That's our mission. I'm assuming we need to bribe our way in. No? No? We're all good. No, we can bribe people when we're in this persona.
Bonjour.
Where is he? He's in here somewhere. I'm not sure where. We use our... Obviously red for the guards. So we obviously need to get... past this barricade, I think. I would have said at this point. Let's walk a little bit quicker. I think there's a way around this way. But yeah, the optional objectives so far haven't been too bad. Doesn't mean it won't get more difficult, admittedly. Just a normal person. Right, I've got round the barricade. There he is. Target located. Disguising yourself thing is like one of the best things in Watch Dogs Legion, because obviously you can recruit a police officer. Go in unrestricted. You can go in restricted areas with unnoticed. Yeah, and I like I say, I wish they'd brought this disguise element to more Assassin's Creed games. I think it's a fantastic element to have. And yeah, Watch Dogs does it fantastically. Another series we need to get onto. Right, let's question Dominguez.
Farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to your ladies of Spain. Spain.
I think he's had a little bit too much sauce.
It's the only thing I am. I am Carlos Dominguez.
We meet again.
Do we? All three of you look familiar. But you're all welcome back to my cabin. I've manhood for...
I don't think...
Or we can consort right here.
What do you know about Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer?
I'm afraid he's not invited.
What's your business with him?
Drunk acting in games is hilarious.
Transport to and from New Orleans. That's all I do. Transport the things and get paid. Things, paid. Transport, paid. Back and forth and back.
What is he doing? Why New Orleans?
I do not know. Senor de Ferrer is a very secretive man.
Thank you for your time, Capitan.
Such for you, there's an ability to disguise yourself as guard for some seconds. I think I remember that ability. But I think it could be done better. So the 3 different personas we have as Evelyn in this are really good. Whereas I think, Assassin's Creed 3, you're walking through New York and Boston, you stand out like a sore thumb. You're easily recognised. If you're able to change what you're wearing to disguise yourself better, surely that would be the best way. Okay, so where do we need to go now? Is there anything on the way we can collect? Obviously we can't run and we can't jump. We can't climb. But we're heading here. This is back to our house, our mansion that is owned by our father. We're in the wrong persona to be able to do too much, admittedly. That's the only problem with this persona. It is for getting into areas, but to actually do much more than that is quite difficult. So we'll just head straight there, I think. I don't even think chests. Although this chest is meant to be on this level. So if we may actually try and get this one. As long as it's on this level, it's not too bad. It's if we can get to it because we can't climb. But I like they restrict you a little bit. A guy wearing robes with a hood and weapons. Not suspicious. No, exactly, and that's what I mean. If he disguised himself as a normal person, surely that would be the better way. And, you know, it's an element I think they should have done better with. Why can't we take the post down? Try to take the post down, but it won't let me. Can we walk in here? We can walk in here. So hopefully I can grab this chest while we're here. Hopefully. That was where we could change our outfit. The outfit's cosmetic-wise just to be a change of colour. From what I've seen so far, again, it's not worth the money at this point. Just to change colour. There we go. Another chest obtained at least. £1,500. It's not pounds. I'm not really sure what the money actually is, to be fair, in terms of what you'd call it. We've collected it. But yeah, I think with the different personas, I just think it'd be so much better. You could fit in so much more. But I don't think it's done other than this game, which is a shame. Oh yeah, no, social stealth and hiding in plain sight is also good, but it's just unrealistic in the terms that, you know, you are going to be recognised, you are going to be seen easily. I think to add that sense of realism would make more sense. Especially when, you know, you've got the fighting between the Americans and the British, and there's a massive issue with the Aboriginal tribes that are from there. To try and fit in more would have made a lot more sense. It may not be factually correct, it may not be historically correct, that's maybe why they didn't do it. Whereas Evelyn seems to live 3 different lives. You know, her father doesn't know what she does on the side, so she has to dress differently when she's at home. The slave thing is a nice way of getting and helping the slaves escape. That's a side thing she also does. So yeah, I suppose in some ways it makes sense to be able to do it in this. I don't know, it's one of those weird things. Yeah, Ezio does stand out quite a bit. I don't know, it's just one of those things that they did it in this but didn't bring it forward after that. It just seems a little bit odd. But, you know, maybe they just didn't feel it worked. I don't know. I think it's a really good idea. Right, so we've got to meet someone upstairs. Well, looks like there's nothing. I don't believe there's anything to pick up in the house that I've seen. I'm also assuming a lot of the side stuff can be done after the game is finished. We'll try and do clear as we go, as much as possible. Obviously, a bit different when you're there. You can't climb viewpoints or anything as the Lady Eveline, but we will try and do everything we can on the way.
Aveline, out and about as always.
But home to rest now, Papa.
Monsieur Blanc tells me you do a great service to my business. To our business. For it will be your husband someday.
Oh, Papa. You know I should sooner mind my own business than marry.
As stubborn as your mother, Jeanne. If only she could see you now.
But she can't.
No. But perhaps you are old enough now.
So he's going to tell us a secret by the sounds of it?
Not much. 1 page.
From her diary?
It is from her diary. You should have it.
Mama.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Papa.
I will say, I don't think the Assassin's Creed games have aged badly. You do play some games nowadays from years ago. This was originally out in 2012. So you're talking 9 years ago. And you do play some games that are out around that time. And they've aged badly. I don't think this has aged that badly. Obviously, some of the acting's not brilliant. Some of the animations, especially facial-wise and stuff, aren't fantastic. But generally, it's aged well. Right, we've got the diary page. What full sync? Nice. It wasn't difficult. Can we read the diary page? Let's see if we can read the diary page and see what it actually has. There we go, page 1. Today, M gives me book and pencil for practice lessons. A, also, M, say, book is rare, better than tracing in the sand. It is gift because we learn well. He is kind. I must keep book hidden. Book's not allowed for slaves. So our mother was a slave. Our father fell in love with her. They had Eveline. He then gave them the freedom, and then she left, I think, if I remember correctly. The remastered version of the Ezio games aged well as well. Yeah, I think they've done really well with the remastered, I think. And it's nice that they've aged well. Okay. Next mission is downstairs. So the page makes not that much sense on its own. And there is a strange animus glitch as well that we need to investigate alongside things. We've got to look for clues of it. We found that in the Bayou. So there's quite a lot going on. Right, stand up for the people. This is Prelude to Rebellion. This is the next memory. Let's see what we need.
Papa, you surprised me.
I dared not interrupt. Your music is breathtaking. I dare say you could stop a man's heart.
You flatter me too much, Papa. The credit belongs to my teacher. I am but an instrument of his will.
How blessed we are with a daughter who uses her talents in peace, not to riot in the streets of New Orleans. There is so much unrest since the arrival of the Spanish. Well, I don't want to keep you from your practice. I simply came with a message from Monsieur Blanc. At your leisure, he requests your assistance at the warehouse. Do take care when you go. The streets are not safe for a lady.
No need to worry, Papa.
I will try to restrain myself. I know your charm and grace will protect you like armor.
He has a lot of faith in us, which is a good thing. Exit through the front door. I can do that. That's nice and simple. There's definitely a lot of walking around. But that's to be expected, I suppose. We're still very early on in the story. I'm not even sure how many sequences it is. We've done 2 so far. Okay. We need to investigate the commotion. There's a commotion going on and we need to go and find out what it is. There is a treasure nearby, but it's above us so we can't get it because we can't climb. Crossbow is a game changer in Brotherhood. As long as you remember to buy the actual bolts for it. Keller, yeah? It's like any weapon though. I think any weapon that you use like that, you kind of just forget to keep buying the stuff needed to use it. Silent one-shot kills, nice. True assassin style, isn't it, really, with a crossbow?
Kidnappers!
Right, there's a couple of people demonstrating for some reason.
Unwashed scabs! Go back to your swamps!
How many more will disappear?
Get back, or I'll give you a reason to protest!
Okay. Defend the civilians. Right, we defended the civilians. We had a fight in a lady persona, which I wasn't expecting. We didn't kill anyone.
The man is down. Don't abuse what little power you have.
We didn't use our assassin blades, the hidden blades.
Now, what's this all about?
People have been turning up missing. Or not turning up, rather. That's why we...
But you have proof the Spanish are behind it?
Kidnappings have increased since they got here.
Increased?
Life was never easy. Now, it's worse.
Rioting will only worsen your plight. You need evidence.
And how are we going to get that?
I don't know. Yet.
Some help you are.
Well, we took out the guards. Right, we haven't really used their kill streak that much either at the minute. We need to do that at some point. We're going to talk to Gerald. We did the constraints. We can only use fists to knock out opponents. We did do that. This is a new... it's a witness. So we now need to go and intimidate the witness if we don't want to have guards after us. And that is the only way of getting rid of your wanted level in your lady persona is you intimidate witnesses. The more you're wanted, obviously, the harder it is to move around. But yeah, we can only knock out guards with a fist, which is what we did. There's a witness this way. I'm just going to see if... I'm not intimidated a witness yet, so we'll go and see it and lower our wanted level. Well, our wanted level isn't that high, to be honest, but let's see how this works in terms of intimidating. Each persona has a different way of dealing with these things. So which one's... That's a witness. No, a witness was running. That's a witness running there. So we didn't intimidate a witness because he's actually running away. Come here. There we go. That's her intimidating our witness. I can loot him as well. Let's loot him while we're here. That wasn't really intimidation, was it? That was killing. You do anything unladylike, you raise your wanted level. So we've got to be a bit wary of what we're doing. Yeah. That wasn't really intimidation, that was take him out. But we did it. There is a viewpoint, but again, we can't climb as a lady, so we can't actually go and get it at this point. Tombs are just a pain because you've got to finish them in 8 minutes. And how long do they take on average then? You need to do them in under 8 minutes. Are they quite long, would you say? Or is it doable? Or is it doable if you're quick? Right. We're going to talk to Gerald at the warehouse.
Bonjour, madame.
I'm trying to put a little French accent on the names. As New Orleans, they speak French. As you can see by the bonjour. Okay, let's go and speak to Gerald.
Ah, bien bonjour!
He's in his office. We'll go to his office. It is doable with a YouTube video. I'm pausing the game every time to have a look at the video. So to do it naturally, which is what we'll be doing about the YouTube videos, is it possible? Or is it going to be very difficult? Because obviously I won't be pausing and have a look at videos. We'll have to try and do it. We'll do it naturally. But how difficult will that be?
Aveline, good day. I have a surprise for you. What do you think? To the unknowing eye, an unassuming warehouse. But to our brotherhood, your new headquarters.
Oh, nice.
Agati takes his office in the swamp, but we thought you might prefer this for your business dealings.
5 tries are best. Oh, really? Wow. We now have an office.
From this desk you can manage, or better still, expand your family's trading empire.
We can interact with the desk. We can actually manage and expand their trading empire. That's quite interesting. New port unlocked Havana. Okay. Move the cursor over the wall and press the X button to select it. So there we go. We have the Jupiter Galleon as a dock ship. Press X. While in New Orleans, it said choose a ship Jupiter. Okay. Press the X. Buy cotton to load the ship using the buy goods. So we can buy cotton. Yeah. Okay. I've not done this before, so we'll... Oh, it's quite expensive cotton, isn't it? We'll buy 60. I don't know what, how much I'm going to be buying. We'll buy 60 and see what happens. Okay, there we go. And now use the send ship button to send a loaded ship to another port. Okay, send ship. Havana, we can send it. They demand cotton. And press the X button to send the ship. Okay, so this is desk allows us to send ships with goods. There is a 10% thing. I think that's chance of it failing. There we go. Do you want to send a ship Jupiter from New Orleans to Havana We'll make £2,100 profit. Takes roughly just under 6 minutes, and there's a 10% chance of a hurricane ruining our transport. We've sent it. So that is our trade system that we can do from this brand new desk in our new office. Seems quite a simple trade system. Good way of getting money, hopefully. What else has he got to show us in this room? There are 6 tombs. It might take us a while then to achieve all 6.
This room is all yours.
This is our room.
And all of your guises are kept here.
Ah, so we can actually get changed in here by the sounds of things.
Over here, you have a private place to change your guise.
Nice. Weapons.
And most importantly, your weapons and tools will be kept here.
Oh, nice. So every time we go to the office, we can take a weapon. We want to use it.
It is to your liking, then.
It's perfect.
In that case, I will leave you a quiet moment to familiarize yourself with everything.
I'm hoping we can actually improve it, because it looks a little bit threadbare at this point, but I like the idea. So we've got all different guns we can use, interact. I think it's where we can see all the different weapons. Yep, the Queen Anne pistol. It's the only pistol we own currently. That's used better when we're in our assassin persona. So swords, what have we got? These are the ones we own. We've obviously got to buy more weapons. Small weapons, we own the sugarcane machete, used in our assassin and slave personas. And then we also have a cutlass, which is used in our assassin persona. I'm assuming once we buy more weapons, there'll be more here. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we can interact with or look at while we're here. Not by the looks of it. Obviously we can get changed. Interact with this. Does this change our outfit? Yes, so this is where we can change our outfit. Obviously we're currently the lady persona. Assassin and slave. So although we need to buy the changing rooms around the place, at least we can actually come here as well. What is this? Just having a look. This is our default assassin outfit, because I've not brought any other outfits. Whether we will or not, I don't know. That is everything that we can interact with. And the desk as well. The desk is really cool. Again, we had a few issues with the trading and crafting system in Assassin's Creed 3.
A special instrument for you.
It seemed very
parasol? I suppose
complicated beyond what it needed to be.
Allow me to demonstrate.
He's given us an umbrella.
See?
No.
Elegant and deadly.
It's an umbrella
just
with
like
darts.
Monsieur Blanc.
That's quite cool.
You do know me so well.
Ah. Right. So, business. Do you recall our rival, Monsieur Boucher, who was twice caught watering his wine?
Up to his old tricks again?
Now he claims our coffee erodes the nerves. He has erected a stall in the market by the docks and distributes handbills to that effect. Sales are impacted, and we have enough trouble keeping money in the company as it is.
Say no more. I'll see to it that he ceases his slander.
Right. Sequence 3. Mission complete. New items unlocked at the tailor shop. And we have a new weapon. Weapons merchant. We actually now have an umbrella. Fast poison darts. It's from our umbrella. As you can see, it's on our side currently. I'm trying to equip it, but oh, there we go. Yeah. Choose a poison type for your parasol gun from the weapon wheel. Okay. I didn't know I could have a choice of weapon. Okay. I think maybe we need to upgrade it to change currently the poison darts. But I like the fact that we've now got a choice. We've got a weapon we can now use with her. It's quite interesting. Right, our next mission, I believe, is at the market. So that's where we'll head next. Obviously, everything's a little bit slow with her. But then she's a lady, you've got to act like one. Let's have a quick... I can't look at the map when we're indoors. That's annoying, but okay. Let's go outside. But yeah, new dart gun, which is also our umbrella. Nice little device. Obviously, we've got a blowpipe as an assassin. We can't use that as a lady. Right, where are we heading? What are we doing? Let's have a look. So, we are heading... The next mission is here for Memory Start. We've got a dressing chamber we can actually buy here. And there's a treasure there. I don't know if we can grab the treasure. Depends if it's on our level or not. I don't think it is, looking at that. I won't run. Run does cause people to look at you weirdly. No, I don't think we can. Can we get... Yeah, there's a gap there. So, yeah, the treasure that's near here isn't on the ground floor level, so we can't do it because we can't parkour. As a lady, can't imagine ladies being seen running through across roofs and things, really, ideally. But while we're here, we'll unlock the dressing chamber. I'm assuming there'll be a trophy for doing all of these. I don't know for sure. But whilst we're here, we might as well do so. Got plenty of money at the minute. Money isn't really an issue. And we just gained another 2,100 because our cargo got to Havana. So because we achieved that, gained some more money anyway. Dressing chamber purchased. There we go. Right, let's go and find where this next mission is. I'm assuming there will be a trophy. There generally will be for something like that. All the dressing chambers probably bought and opened back up, renovated as it calls it. I'm only guessing, but I'd assume there would be. It would make a lot of sense. Right. Protect the family business, elegant and deadly.
Follow me.
Okay. Some weird guy. Oh, he's an informant. Okay. Speed walk a little bit. Obviously, you don't want him to get too far ahead of us because we'll get in trouble for that.
The Grand Prix coffee produces hives about the face and causes fit.
So this is someone that is actually telling everyone about our family business not being good for everyone.
Drink fine East India tea, the elixir of gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
I don't know, ma'am. They pay me to say what I'm told. I can't even read, I swear.
Where is your employer?
At his warehouse, no doubt. Please don't hurt me.
We don't need to hurt him, so we won't. I'm assuming we're going to have to... The optional objective may be to use our parasol, maybe.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Yeah, viewpoint up there we can't do in this persona. Right, we're heading to the warehouse to meet... We're going to Bushi's warehouse to find out why he's saying bad things about our company, about our father's business. My guess is we're going to take him out, but I could be wrong. But that would be my automatic guess. Once we actually get there. The things do take time to get places, mainly because of, you know, can't parkour, we can't run across the roofs.
Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour. Everyone's saying good morning to us though. It's really cool. And it's because we're dressed as a lady. Everyone talks to us better because we're a lady. If we were a slave or an assassin, well, wouldn't be, no one would talk to us. But if we were a slave, we wouldn't get spoken to the way we do now. And it's, I suppose, in a way, we do have muggers try and rob us. Really? You guys are trying to rob me? Go for it. Yeah. The downside is now there's witnesses to a lady fighting, and obviously witnesses to a lady fighting isn't good. But that's the downside of being a lady persona, is you do get people try and mug you. Yeah, not ideal. And obviously defending yourself brings a problem within itself. You can, but not as a lady persona. So parkour, you can parkour as a slave or an assassin, but not as a lady. Which makes sense. If we were parkouring as a lady, there'd be probably a few issues with that, wouldn't there? Right. We've got a bit of a wanted level, but I've got no witnesses nearby I can intimidate, unfortunately. What's going on with that guy? Right, target the guard and press fire. Kill witnesses. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, we've got to kill the guards. Target the triangle. Shoot. That's reloading. There we go. They reload. Takes a bit of time to reload. That's a little bit annoying. Or did I not press the right button? Ah, okay. It does take a little bit of time to reload, which is a little bit annoying. We're taking out both the guards.
Don't kill me! What do you want?
Stop slandering the Grand Prix's reputation. Close your deceptive booth, clean the market of your insipid handbills, and issue a public apology.
All right, I'll apologize. I swear.
What's this? Coffee? How are you feeling? A touch nervous? Itchy?
All right, look, I'm desperate. I can't keep my slaves from escaping. I lose money every day, and all my stock is in tea. If everyone starts drinking coffee, I'll be through.
Anyone who keeps slaves deserves to lose them. Next time, remember, far worse things can haunt a man than lost business.
All right, ma'am.
I think he's definitely afraid of her. So yeah, his issue was if he doesn't want people drinking our coffee because all his money's in tea.
He'll be no more trouble.
His Temple lads in Brotherhood, but only
He's
two of
going
them.
bankrupt.
Oh, okay.
Selling off his shops. Care to expand your
we
empire?
can expand our
Now
empire.
there's an idea. If I buy him out, I can pay his slaves a wage and set them on the path to freedom.
Certainly a more peaceful solution to your usual method of handling slavers. I'll keep a tally of properties available to buy and make sure my informants keep an eye on opportunities. Look for them.
Thank you, Gerald.
So now we can buy properties to expand the family business, which in turn means we can help the slaves. So we've got a little bit of buying to do, I would assume. Side objective, avoid killing more than 2 miners. I don't know what. Nice. Right, we can buy the shop. We can buy all the business rival shops from that guy. We do need to intimidate a witness. 500. I'm going to call it pounds. I know it's not. I don't know what the currency is. We'll call it £500. That makes sense. And we can rebuild the shop. Yeah, try not to kill a certain amount of people sometimes can be quite difficult. Right, we've bought the tailor's shop. We've got to return to the warehouse. Right, we do have a wanted level to a degree. I want to try and get rid of it a little bit. So there is a guy we're going to need to intimidate down here. Where is he? Just to get rid of our wanted level. It's not high. It's high enough that it could cause us an issue. Where is he? He's sitting on the bench. If he starts to run, I'm having him. Is it him on the bench? I think that is our person who's... That's our witness, surely. I can't see where else our witness is. But I can't interact or do anything. There is another witness this way, so we'll head this way and see if we can grab this one. I'd like to have a wanted level as low as possible. With all personas. Obviously, Assassin 1 starts with a 1 level, wanted level, because it's an assassin. Once you're wearing your assassin gear, you are a wanted person. But as a lady, I want to keep it as low as possible, just in case we accidentally get it raised up. Right, the guys ran off. We've now got to chase after him. To be fair, actually chasing these guys increases our wanted level. It's kind of counterproductive in a way. And they always have guards to stop you getting to them. So yeah, it kind of makes things worse trying to lower it because you go higher first, which is a little bit annoying. Are we close enough yet? I don't think we are. We are now. There we go, we lowered it back to bottom level now. Good morning, Super Colby. This game is so bad, why are you playing it? What makes it bad? I'm enjoying it, the story's quite good. We're doing it because we're doing all the Assassin's Creed Platinums. So, you know, just because a game may not have got good reviews or people didn't enjoy it, doesn't mean we shouldn't give it a go and give it a try. And so far, the story-wise, I like it. I like that Eveline's trying to help the slaves. The story makes sense. What do you think is so bad about it? Obviously, it's 9 years old, so there will be some issues graphically and things like that. But other than that, so far, it's not been too bad. As I say, the idea is to platinum every Assassin's Creed. So with that plan in mind, we've got to play every single one. Right, we need to head back to our warehouse. And there are some good elements, like I said earlier. The fact that you have different personas, you disguise yourself. I like that element. And I think it's a shame they didn't add it in some other games. Can we get through here? I think we can get through here. Perfect. Right, back to our warehouse. And we can see what's next. So we bought the shop. I've tried playing on PS Vita, didn't enjoy it. Oh, okay. The remastered version, though, I think plays better than the Vita one does. Obviously, there are graphical issues. There are voice acting's not fantastic. But for a game that's 9 years old, I think the remastered version has done well. For me, it's more storyline.
I'm hearing about disappearing slaves again.
Which I don't think is that bad. I think the storyline's okay.
But it happens again. And not only slaves now, but laborers, the poor. Where are they all going?
So more slaves are disappearing.
I set my informants on finding out.
No. I'll do it myself. They need help now.
May I suggest that you, start with Saint-Danger this time?
Yes. This is one case we won't solve at the garden party.
When you're ready to go, find me outside near the docks. I'll show you a faster way there.
Okay. We're going to travel to a new... We're going to change to... we're going to be an assassin again. The mission wants us to be an assassin. I like that. Yeah, I think the personas are fantastic. I wish more games did the personas. The Ezio collection is on the list. Once this game is finished, we've got that choice. Do we go back and do the Ezio collection? We should have really done it before Assassin's Creed 3. Because we've got it ready to go. We just got to, should we go back and do that, or should we go forward and do Black Flag, Rogue? We've got that decision to make. So yeah. I'm happy to add your vote to doing the Ezio collection first. Right, we need to be an assassin persona. There we go. Keller's already voting for the Ezio collection. I know Lisa wants Black Flag. So yeah, if you want to vote for the Ezio collection as next platinum playthrough, I'm happy to add it. Right, we can still only ship to Havana. I don't see why we need to do this. Oh, we haven't got any ships. Oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, no, because our ship is docked. Okay, so this provides some sort of leaf. So Jupiter, we can buy goods. Tobacco. How much tobacco do we want? I'll do a maximum. So it costs us 5,200. There we go, 130. And then we can ship them. We can send the ship. We can only go back to New Orleans. They want tobacco. So Havana provides tobacco for 400. I'm calling it pounds. I know it's not, but I'll call it pounds just because I don't know what the actual money is called. They sell it at 400. And it sells for 470 in New Orleans. So we make 70. So we'll make a profit of 6,000. There's a 10% chance of a hurricane, though. So we'll send our ship back. Leave the trade system. You want Black Flag too? Which one do you want, though, Super Colony? Do you want the Ezio collection next, or do you want Black Flag next, or Rogue? They're kind of the choice of the next three, because Ezio's going backwards to where we probably should have started. And Black Flag and Rogue are around the same time, so their kind of choice doesn't matter as much, but we need to pick one of them. So yeah, what would you rather, Super Colony? Black Flag, Rogue, or Ezio collection? It's a tough decision, I know. Good morning, Nighthawk. How are you? I have thanked you again for the game you brought for us in the live stream earlier on this morning. So thank you again. Right, we've got to take a boat to Bayou. So we're going back towards the Bayou now. There we go. At least we're in an assassin persona. So at least now we can parkour more. Coffee. What time do you finish? 4 in the morning, I think it told me that you finished. Well, it worked out this morning when I saw it. Rogue Story is really good. You really enjoyed it, Super Colony. The plan is we're going to plan them every Assassin's Creed. Bar Assassin's Creed 1 unless it gets a remaster. But the plan is to do all of them. So yeah, it's just the order we do them in is decided by you guys. I'm easy each way. I've got all of them. So we're happy to do them. Yeah, another late one then, Nighthawk. Right, we have got a letter here. I can see it. So, while we're here, let's grab it. I think this is one of our mother's letters. I'm pretty sure. They're not bad people. Perfect. It's on top of the house. All I'm hoping is it doesn't fly away because they're frustrating when things fly. But as an assassin, we can now parkour. As a lady, you can't. Find and collect, there we go, all the diary pages to receive a special award. Are you going to play Spider-Man? Yes, that is also on our list. There's a massive list of games that people want us to play. And the list gets bigger by the day. Hopefully, in my current situation, we probably will have time, the way it's going. But yeah, so Spider-Man's on the list as well. It's just when we fit it in, really. And it depends. If people want to see it as a live stream, obviously it will take a back seat until we've done all the Assassin's Creeds. If I can also do it as an episodic playthrough, where I just do videos of it. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. But that's down to you guys. It depends what way you want to see it. I want to do Miles Morales at some point, but I won't pay the full price for it as it is currently because I think that's ridiculous for how long the game is. But I think if we're going to do Miles Morales, we have to do Spider-Man first. And also you've got the new Spider-Man game out, not next year, the year after. So we've got about a year to do Spider-Man and Miles Morales before the new one comes out. Right, we've just obtained the second... Oh, we've got page 6. Is there much point reading page 6? I don't think it's going to make much sense, really. A gives me herbs from M. He wants me to add it to wine for the family at dinner. I will not. Mistress L is cruel, but I will not harm Mistress C. And the children. A goes. He say, if I do not join M's brotherhood, we never speak again. So this is our mother's diary pages. We've got 1 and 6. And hopefully this gives us an indication of why she left. But we shall see. But yeah, there's many games that people keep adding to. And I'm more than happy to play them all. Obviously it's a time issue. And we'll get there eventually. But yeah, it does depend on how you guys want them played. Do you want it as episodic videos or would you rather a live stream? Obviously, videos I can produce a bit quicker, so it'll be done sooner. I can't go this way. Let's get round. Live stream obviously will take a back seat whilst we do Assassin's Creed, but it will happen. So yeah, it's big decisions to make. Admittedly. Right, we've got to meet here. I don't want to meet him yet. There is a chest further on. There's a viewpoint as well. Let's grab everything here before we go and meet him for the next mission. I like to grab everything clear as we go. So let's grab the viewpoint. Don't jump in the water, thank you. At least if we've got the viewpoint, that's something else clear. I think it's up the middle mast. It is indeed. To be fair, movement in this is pretty similar to Assassin's Creed 3. And it's not bad. Considering this was a Vita game originally, it's not actually that bad. I think they've done well with the remaster. Let's put it that way. I still need to do a review of Assassin's Creed 3. I know that's on my list of things to do. Hopefully this week. I still need to do a review of Valhalla and the DLCs. Again, it's on my list. So I just applied to the other half. She's made it to where she's gone today. It's a bonus. Okay. I'll just go. Okay, so we gained the viewpoint. Perfect. We've just sold a cargo. Money has definitely not been an issue within this game. So far, we've managed to get quite a bit of it. While we're here, before we go and go to the next mission, we'll grab the treasure and probably the diary page by the looks of that. That will make a lot more sense for us currently. Have I got anywhere to jump down from? I don't think I have. I actually think we have to climb. I can't actually see a drop down point, annoyingly. Can we climb down? Don't go that way. That way. I don't want to drop because I think she'll fall and die. Let's go there on this one. So we'll go and grab the treasure and then we'll try and grab diary page next. And then we'll move on, carry on with the next bit of the story. But yeah, controls aren't too bad. You can definitely tell it's dated, but they're not bad. Right. So we can now get off the ship, obviously. And we can head... Hopefully it won't auto-take us. I'm hoping it won't. I think we have to interact.
Ah, Evelyn. Simply come here when you need to travel out of town. The business will cover any expense.
Perfect. So we can travel to the Bayou whenever we're ready. I just want to clear what we can see here already. So treasure, which is here. And we'll grab the diary page as well. More money. As I say, money is not an issue currently. I'm assuming I can swim here. Yeah, we can. Okay. Can we climb up the side of the boat? Yes. Right, diary page, I believe, is on top of there. So that's where we need to head next. Can't climb that way. Yeah, just while we're here, we may as well grab what we can. I don't think I can climb that, which means I need to climb up this one and then get across, I think. Yeah. It's working out. Climbing is obviously different to the RPGs. It is more restricted. So you just have to kind of plan your route a little bit more than we did on the RPGs. Okay, this is diary page. At least I don't fly away. It's always a bonus. There's nothing worse than flying pages. I'm not looking for the black flag. If there's flying pages. Right, what number page did we achieve now? Number 14. Again, I don't think that's going to make much sense. We'll have a look. June 20, 1747. This is when we were born. My daughter is born. She is healthy and complete. My love for her grows in a way that makes me think I did not ever know true love before. She has P's eyes. We will call her Evelyn. P was full of emotion at her birth. On seeing her, he falls to his knees. He says he is ashamed. He begs forgiveness for keeping me enslaved all this time. He vows to grant us both our freedom. Perhaps there's hope for the future after all. So, P we know is her father. Who's still in the picture. So this was when we were born. So pre to us being born are these pages. And they talk about people wanting her to do, her mother doing certain things that obviously weren't good. So I'm curious to what all the diary pages are going to tell us over time. Because there's obviously someone was trying to force her to do something, it seems. So that might be quite interesting come the end. Right, now we can travel to our next mission, I believe. We've cleared everything on this port. Oh, there's a treasure there. Let's grab the treasure and we'll grab the dressing chamber and then we'll head down that way. Just because it's on the way. I could swim across, but while we're here, Let's grab the treasure. It's another one done then. Just like to clear as much as we can on the go. There we go, more money. As I say, money hasn't really been an issue so far. We may do later on when we want to buy new weapons and things. Because we haven't really bought any weapons yet. Okay, there is a dressing chamber shop. Let's quickly open that back up. I'm only guessing there's a trophy for doing all of these. But we'll buy them all, as I'm assuming, even if there isn't a trophy, probably better to. We've got 16,800. And that dressing chamber is now done. Right, let's head on to the next story mission then. Guards, we're in an assassin persona. The guards will chase us. Will try and catch us in this persona. So we do need to be a little bit careful. The other personas, they don't, unless you're wanted. And you do something silly. Right, let's travel to the Bayou. That's where the story is taking us. So, Animus memory notes. After taking care of her father's business trouble, Aveline sets out to uncover the truth behind the mysterious disappearances of slaves and vagrants. So we're heading to the Bayou to try and find out why people are disappearing in New Orleans. Someone is obviously the cause. Just finding out who that someone is. But yeah, like I said, Super Colony, it's it's you guys' decision. It's what you guys want to see. I'm easy. I'm enjoying playing everything. So it's what you guys want to see. It's the big thing, really, for me. Right, there is a diary page over here that wasn't there showing up before because we didn't have the first one. So let's quickly go and grab that before we head to our main story mission, which is over here. Just because I want to clear everything as much as possible as we go. And while it's in that corner, we must do it. I don't know if it's worth looking at the weapon shop. I'm not sure. But diary page first. Let's quickly go and grab that. I've got no canoe, but we can swim. I do know, though, swimming-wise, if the alligator catches you, it is an instant death. So we do need to be aware of that. But this page is just here, so that's not too bad. There we go, diary page obtained. We're kind of reading these as we find them, but the order is very all over the place. 6:14. So this is after we've been born, this diary page. I think that'll make a lot more sense once we've got the majority. This is August 23rd, 1751. I've had a shock. P is to be married officially to the daughter of Monsieur de Le. What is to become of me and Evelyn? I would flee right now, in the night, but I know without P's protection, the risk of capture is too high. If I were re-enslaved, no, I cannot even think it. There must be some mistake. One life cannot contain so much sorrow as this. So that's when our father decided to marry his now wife. Obviously he couldn't marry a slave. Which is probably why he couldn't marry her mother. But she thought about fleeing. It's interesting. We're learning all about our mother slowly. It is taking time. As the pages are in a very odd order. Right, while we're here, let's have a quick look at the weapon shop then. Whether we're buying these weapons, I'm not sure. But let us at least have a look at them, I think. Where is the weapon shop? Maybe we can't use... Oh, why can't we use the weapon shop? There must be something we need to do to unlock the weapon shop, I think, then. Oh, we can. Door's here. I just wasn't near the door. Let's have a look. So, small weapons. We've already got the sugarcane machete. We can buy a hatchet, which is slightly better than a sugarcane machete. 16,000. You know, I was saying we have loads of money. 16,380 for the hatchet. So, although it looks like we've got lots of money, I think it's very expensive. Obviously, Constamment we won't use. Shimburu axe, again, is very expensive. We've got a cutlass currently. We can buy a sword. The sword's not very expensive, admittedly. A cut toe sword, not massively expensive. The smaller weapons like this one is the machete, extremely expensive. That's the cutlass that we currently use. The pirate smitter is free. I'm assuming that's a Ubisoft reward. The colic marde, 18,000. The naval axe we haven't got enough money for. And the ceremonial blade is free. I'm assuming Ubisoft reward. I won't touch anything that's free, as it's not our kind of stuff. The sword would be better for us than our cutlass. It's only 1,500. Our cutlass actually isn't that good. Combo kill is 4, chain kill target's 2, speed is 2, damage is 2. Whereas the sword would give us an increase of speed and a combo kill +1. The cut toe would give us damage but nothing else. I think the normal sword may be better, to be fair, than our cutlass. And it's not massively expensive. So let's buy our first other weapon. We'll add it to our thing in a minute. So do we need supplies? No, we've got those. We've got fast poison darts. We've got some smoke bombs. They're not too bad. Pistols. So the Queen Anne pistol is the one we've got equipped. Dual pistols. They're 20,000 for dual pistols. And they don't, other than having 2, they don't do anything different to what we're using now. Pocket pistol is 20,000. So yeah, actually you can use the pistol as a lady persona. That's interesting. But as I said, we had loads of money. It's actually not that much. Double-barreled pistol. Just gets an extra shot in the magazine. Damage is the same. We can't obviously afford anything else. If anything, the pocket pistol would be helpful because we can use it as a lady persona. But I like to be more silent, and dual pistols obviously would be better as an assassin because you more shots. Right. We thought we'd have a look. We've had a look. Weapons are expensive. Let's have a look at our weapons currently. So weapons, the sword is equipped on that side, and on this side we'll equip our fast poison darts. I think that's probably our best bet. We haven't really used the chain kill that much. We need to try and use that next when we get a chance. There's no guards around the bayou, so we're quite happy to run around. Where do we head now then? So, I cleared the page, so we're heading over here to a memory start point. That's where we'll head next. Yeah, Bayou's quite safe for an assassin. No one's after you, which is nice. Okay, what is this memory going to give us? As we look for where the slaves have been disappearing. Prevent the strange cargo from reaching its destination. This may have an optional objective which may make this a little bit harder, but we shall see. Let's have a look. I think it's the same man who told us about the mushrooms. Yeah, it is.
What troubles you?
I'm investigating new reports of disappearances. Are you missing anyone?
It does seem that way. But so many rest here before moving on. It is not always apparent where or why a man has gone. Your friend, Elise, hires many people to work. She may know better.
Perhaps.
I feel a great change coming. You will face powerful foes. Please, take this.
Oh, nice. We've got a new poison.
A new poison I have been testing. It makes the victim momentarily hysterical.
Thank you, Venerable One.
He's definitely very helpful to us. New poisons and things. Well, we did help him by curing his patient. We've got to talk to Elise next. Let's have a look at this new poison then. Wrong button. That will take us to the map. So now we should be able to change the poison type. There we go. Currently we're using fast poison darts. We have got berserk poison darts as a new one. Temporary layers can be annoying too, sometimes, but not as the tombs. Oh, okay, so you think the temporary layers are just as frustrating, but the tombs are still the worst. Yeah, we're going to have fun trying to do that naturally, I think. Right, this is Evelyn. Sorry, Elise. We're Evelyn. There's always going to be that frustrating part of any game.
Where you been? The swamp's not the same without you. The gators are getting uppity.
Oh, you know, business demands and piano recitals. How I've missed the Bayou air. It has the scent of action about it.
Among other things. Listen, I'm glad you're here. The other day I saw something and I said to myself, Elise, old girl, something's not right. Convoys loaded with the strangest cargo. People. Dozens of them.
Where were they headed?
I can't say. But I know where they came from. The fort.
Oh, okay. So there's cargo or convoys of people leaving the fort.
Meet me tomorrow. I'll mark your map.
Okay. So we need to meet with Elise to try and see what is happening to these people in these convoys. Where are we going to meet her? She's all the way over here. So we will have to take a little ride. So that's where we're heading. I'll mark it up just to make my life a little bit easier. We can grab a canoe and we can start heading towards where she is. Canoes over there. Oh, there's canoes everywhere to be fair, but I'm just trying to find the one that's this side because they'll make life easier for us. Oh, hang on. I've just noticed there's another page appeared over there. I think we should grab the page first. Just because we can't try and clear everything as we go. Might be able to go through the trees. I might not, but let's see. No, I'm not going to be able to, am I? Okay. The page is above us, so we're going to need to try and get up. Obviously there's a tree going across there. Just trying to find the climb point. It might be here. Stripped bark sometimes is a clue that you can climb. Not this time. The tree there, to that there, to that there. Just trying to find the actual climb point to start getting across. As there is one there. I'm assuming I can't jump to that from here, no. We need to get up. It's just finding that point. There we go. Found a way up. I like the fact that the climb points aren't obvious, and you do have to find them. It can be frustrating to a degree, but at the same time, I like it. Right, where we're heading is this way. Let's try not to fall down. I don't think we can actually get up there from there. Right. Come on. Where's our page? And there we go, inside here. And we have a new diary page. Let's have a look what this diary page tells us. Again, they're going to be in the wrong order to what we know, so we've got to try and figure out 6, 13, 14. Right, so we have the 13, so this is just before we're born. May the 7th, 1746. P asked me to become his place. So P is our father. I've already figured that one out. I feel I must accept his offer. It is my fate that unofficial wife is the only kind of wife I can be. So our father's asked her, our mother, to be his unofficial wife. Maybe I earned this fate when I betrayed A and his brothers, so I'm lucky to accept. So she betrayed someone, and we don't know who that is yet. P treats me with more kindness than I deserve. I think I'm truly fond of him. I have something to tell him as well. I am with child. I hope you will not be displeased. Okay. We're learning a little bit about our mother, but it's slow and steady. At least we're knowing bits and pieces. Right. So from here, we still need to go across. I think canoes are probably our best way. And our canoe is just over here. The canoe, yeah, can get out there. Sometimes the canoes are going the wrong way and it doesn't help you, but I think we're okay. Again, if anything pops up on the mini-map nearby, we'll stop and grab it on the way. But I'll head for the main story at this point. We need to go round. The only thing I will say with the controls for this is I was steering right and it's like going left. Sometimes it has a mind of its own when it comes to steering. And animals, at the minute, we can't hunt animals. Unlike Assassin's Creed 3, where we could hunt animals and we needed to. Don't do that with this one. So it seems. And not every canoe also shows up on the map. As you can see, there's a canoe there, but it's not on our map. Come on, turn the boat. I've got myself a little stuck. What's the problem with these canoes? Right, let's get out of this canoe then. And go to the one that's already here. That makes sense. There's already a canoe we can use that I don't have to try and fiddle with. We'll do that. But yeah, the actual driving canoes is a little bit up and down. It's not overly bad, it just has a mind of its own at times. Right, here we go. There's Elise. So park her canoe up. I could have swam. My concern with swimming, obviously, is the alligators getting to us first.
A carriage just passed. We can catch it at the bend. I'll race you.
Right, we've got to race through the checkpoints quicker than Elise. I'm not entirely sure where we're heading, so... As long as she... If I go high, she may beat us. I'm not sure. Right, that's the first checkpoint. Well, all the slaves are out on the floor. They've had a wheel come off. So is this our chance to take them out? I'm assuming there's going to be an optional. Alright, we actually did the optional already. Eliminate the soldier escorts. Okay. Let's eliminate the escorts, shall we? We can use that blowpipe. No, we can't. Thought we could from there, but for some reason it won't allow us to. Although, this platform will. Why won't we shoot? Right, blowpipe's out. It won't let us use a blowpipe for some reason, I don't know why. There we go, one guard down. I could probably just go in and fight them all, to be fair. I thought, sod it, we'll just go in and fight.
I recognize these people.
Templar done finally, nice.
Works for me. Well,
we killed everyone.
Elise,
I was going to try and do it silently, but I thought, well, we don't have to, so why?
Rescuing you.
From what? Employment? Freedom?
Crisfe, these chains don't exactly say freedom to me.
Temporary discomforts. Too many workers escaped the last voyage without paying their fare. We'll be released once we reach the worksite.
Oh.
These terms don't concern you.
Elise, everything in this life concerns me. But I can survive a little longer, till we get south to freedom.
I don't trust this. Crisfe, I promise we'll get to the bottom of this.
But...
We should investigate the fort while the time is ripe. With all the soldiers in town, there can't be many left.
Elise!
I like your thinking.
So he reckons they're actually going and being looked
Find
after.
me at the bridge. And Crisfe, Keep out of trouble.
While we go stir some.
Right.
Yeah, he reckoned that was a good terms and he was going to be looked after once he got to where they were going. Whereas we don't believe that at this point. We raced through the checkpoints fast and opponent. There's only one checkpoint. That wasn't much of a race, to be fair. Right, there is a page over here somewhere, so let's grab this while we're here. Can't see it, but it says it's here. It's the other side of the bushes here. Bushes you can't get through, so we need to find a way round. We can grab that page while we're here. There we go. Page found. Right, let's have a look at the die page. I'm going to run out of knowing what numbers we've looked at previously soon. The minute I kind of remember. So this is 22, so we've already been born. This is later on. So January the 19th, 1756. The Madame has taken a rather curious interest in me. She thanks me effusively for every small favour, though I'm in her employ and she sits for hours as I work on the mending, asking me question after question about my treatment in Saint Domingo. Domingo? I'm not sure. She is surprisingly knowledgeable on the subject and is even more familiar with the name of M. However, I wish to detest her for the ruin she has brought me. I always find myself compelled to answer, beyond the politeness I owe her as an employer. So that's our stepmother that she's talking about. I was actually really interested in her and her past, but she found it really odd. I think this is a guy that sells stuff over here. As we now know, we need to buy pocket watches. It's worth checking out these guys in case they have a new one for us. They also have different weapons. So the hatchet's cheaper with this guy. I think it's cheaper. Oh yeah, I think his weapons are a little bit cheaper than the shop, to be fair. Supplies. Do we need fast poison darts? I used 2. I think we're okay for 8 at the minute. Pocket watches. Got that one. Right, there's new pocket watches to buy now. I'm going to try and buy these as we go, only because I know we should be buying them. That's a lot of money though, isn't it? We need to start looting people. We've spent a lot of money now. But we'll see what happens. Right, more pocket watches obtained. So where are we heading? There's a massive lack of fast travel with this, I've noticed. Which isn't good or isn't bad at the same time. Business rival. There's a new icon we've not seen before. Business rival. Where are we going? We're going across the bridge. Memory start over there. We're going to be heading to the fort for the first time. But yeah, it's a very different game. Like, lack of fast travel doesn't hinder us massively. Slows things down a little bit, but it's not a massive hindrance. Roma is liberated too now. So you finally get in there then. Have you managed to get any of the trophies, Keller? Oh, there's a mushroom over here. Let's grab the mushroom while we're here. So it's another one done then. Where it's in the tree, I think. Mushroom is up there, okay. So we just need to check to how we get up. I think we go along here, cross, we can climb this way. There we go. Grab the mushroom, there's another one done then. It's just nice to have them done. Right, there is a guard near this bridge. We've got to be a little bit wary. Because he obviously is going to want to take us on if we're not careful. I could shoot him, to be fair. I may as well take out the guard while we're here. There we go, guard's down. We'll loot the body as well. Try and recoup some of our money we just spent on watches. Come here. 45. Not fantastic, but it's better than nothing. Right, this is the big old fort. There's 3 chests in here as well. It's something we do need to look at. She is in the bushes. And there are still guards. I'm guessing there's going to be optional objectives for this. If there is, we need to try and pay attention to it as much as possible. Chase the villain to the fort. Storming the fort mission.
Now's our best chance. The highest-ranking man I've seen is a teniente. He's lightly protected, but the fort is so big, we'll need to be smart to find him.
I think we can handle that.
Oh, aye. One thing confuses me. What would the Spanish want with the people of Saint-Danger? Why them? Why now?
They are up
This
to
isn't
something.
the first time I've detected irregular activity around the Spanish. When they were first taking over, I stumbled on a plot to control the gouverneur and divert slaves to some underground project.
And?
I thought I made sure it wouldn't happen again.
Let's go make doubly sure.
Okay. What's my optional objective? Because there's bound to be one. Eliminate the guards and remain undetected. So sometimes the optionals don't show up. Oh, there isn't. Okay. I thought there would be an optional objective, but there isn't. Okay. That makes life simpler. So we need to remain undetected. So we automatically lose if we are detected at any point. So there's guards outside here. This walk is too far away for me to blowpipe him. Ideally, I need to get on the parapet, I think, and maybe do it from there. Is he close enough to use blowpipe? He is now. There we go. One guard is down. Blowpipe is probably the best way to remain undetected. I'm thinking we need to get on the parapet. We've been seen. I think I've managed to get away with it. We are being investigated. I don't know where to hide. We'll get this desynced as well if we get detected. That's the problem. Right, where is he?
Losing her.
I need to run around behind him.
Gone. Just gone.
There we go. Got around behind him and assassinated. That keeps us going. Otherwise, I don't want to be desynced. Okay. Is that tall grass there? I think it is. Try and use the cover. There we go. Right, there is a guard there. You can't tell what's cover and what's not a lot of the time. That is the problem with this sometimes. It's not simple to see cover. Right. He's moved so we can blowpipe him. Why would it... For some reason the blowpipe keeps going off when I'm trying to do it. There we go, another guard down. Right, I'm assuming we have to go for the main gate. Guards just come out. What we'll do is hopefully for a corner assassination.
She is gone.
There we go, corner assassination achieved. We'll loot him while he's there. Obviously, we are taking this slowly, but because the reason for that is I don't want to get desynced. Right. It's definitely watching the patterns of the other people, isn't it? Got a feeling I can't climb up that wall. No, I didn't think we could. Right, there's a guy over here I need to deal with. It's too far away to blowpipe. Once he turns around, I'm going to see if there's some cover near him. Now you've got to go back to the missions. You can do 100% sync. Nice. At least you're getting there, though. Right, we have this. We have this. We can hide in this. We'll whistle for him in a minute, and then we'll take him out. And I think that's all the outside guards then taken care of. So even without the optional objectives, we've still got a little bit to do here. Is it close enough for a whistle? Yeah, he is. I don't need to shoot him, I want to assassinate. There we go. That's every guard on the outside done. Oh, she's going with us now. Enter the fort. So we actually didn't need to do any of the inside ones.
Stop her!
There we go. She shot one of them for us. Chase him. Okay. She's shooting the people for us. We've got to chase the lieutenant. Trying to reduce distance, but he was well ahead of me there. There's a loot there. We need to go back for the loot in a minute. Try and chase this guy. I'm assuming I was meant to kill him.
I suppose interrogation's out of the question now.
There are quicker ways to get at the truth.
Right, we need to unlock the cells. That's the mission now. Before we do that, let's grab the treasure. It did say there's a fevered patient nearby, but I'm assuming it's not in the fort itself. Okay. Any other treasure in here? Let's have a look. I think there is. Yeah, there's one over this side. There might be a viewpoint as well. So we'll stay up high for the minute, just so we can grab all the treasure. Door's locked. There are still guards here. But I'm not overly worried about them. I'm very wanted at this point. Yeah, he's down. I know what the mission wants us to do. I'm just trying to grab the treasure and everything first. They're quite happy to give me cartridges, but not blowpipe. Right, there's a person to subdue down here nearby as well. I'm guessing from here I can get across to the viewpoint. Would be my assumption. No. I thought I could, but obviously not. Okay, I'm going too far away from where I'm actually meant to be, so I might have to come back for that in a minute. Let's go and open these cells then. That's the problem, when you're on a mission it doesn't now allow you to get too far away. Right, let's help with the slaves.
Does this mean we don't get aboard the workship?
Again, they all want to go where they're going.
Where is this workship bound?
Away from this wretched colony forever, that's all I know.
All right, everybody out.
So none of these guys, these slaves, seem to... They don't want to be saved.
Aveline, you'd better make yourself scarce before you incite any more gratitude. I'll escort these people back to Saint-Danger.
Yeah, they don't want to be helped. It's really weird. You'd expect them to want us to help them. So Animus memory notes, confident the Governor Ulloa is behind the disappearances in New Orleans, Aveline puts a plan in motion to lure him out of the La Balise, which he seldom leaves. Hopefully, we're still in the Bayou, because otherwise I'm nowhere near the bits I was going to go and quick grab. But it's weird, we're trying to help the slaves, but none of the slaves seem to want to be helped. They're all happy to go to wherever they're meant to be going, which is interesting. And kind of frustrating at the same time, because, you know, we're doing all these things to help them. They don't want our help. Right, we are back in New Orleans. I can't take down the wanted poster. So yeah, we're not in the Bayou anymore. A little bit annoyed, because we were right near a viewpoint, treasure, but we couldn't do any of it. This is where we can travel. That's our first fast travel point. And that's how we travel back to the Bayou. We actually have to go there. That's our only point of travelling there. I want to stay as an assassin because we can actually get more things. Clear more as an assassin. But I've got a feeling we really want to be doing the memory. Trying to stick to main story. So in Vino Veritas, follow the instructions and disrupt order is the memory we've got to do next.
Aveline, you are unhappy? What did
But
you
we're in a
find?
slave attire
Too
now.
much and not enough. The Spanish are behind the kidnappings, but the kidnapped seem to look forward to their transit, to where I don't know. No one at the fort could tell me.
The directive must come straight from the top, from Gouverneur Uyua. Is this why he hides in La Balise instead of coming to the city and leading like a proper leader? What is his true purpose here?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
That will be difficult as long as he stays couched in La Balise.
I'll drive him out and make him answer.
Interrogation is not your usual style.
This is not a usual circumstance.
Good. Then let us gather our unusual circumstances to plan our attack. This Spanish gouverneur has placed so many restrictions on trade, even plantation owners are practically begging for an excuse to riot.
If I can infiltrate the crowd, I can create that excuse.
So plantation owners need an excuse to riot. They're very close to it anyway. So we can use that to our advantage. Hopefully draw him out. Right, we've got to follow him to the right location. We're not allowed to increase our notoriety. That's the optional objective, is do not increase your notoriety. So we can't do anything that's going to make people look at us more. Just means I'm being a little bit careful how much I run. Can't let them get too far away from us, but I've got to be a little bit wary. If that's the plan, is not to get our notoriety higher, so no climbing silly places, because that will increase your notoriety. Right, we need to incite a riot. The guy we need to use is over here. Interact with him. We've passed the optional objective, don't. And we incited a riot. There's another guy who can start a riot for us. There's another guy over here. We need to get him to start saying things to the crowd, make them want to fight back. There's one more down here. But yeah, the optional objectives, I will say, in this are so much easier than Assassin's Creed 3. The optional objectives in Assassin's Creed 3 were horrendous. Right, that's all of them. We can now trigger the insight. We've got enough people here. There you go, incite a riot. We started this, so we needed to get the other people involved to join in, and then we could use the riot ability.
Exciting piece of intelligence: a gunpowder delivery. It's on its way to a city outpost, unless we intercept it.
I'm not dressed for interception. Do I have time to change?
Oh, yes. Assume you're true guys. Get your weapons and we'll go.
We?
Right.
You're coming too? You do realize it might get dangerous.
I like the fact that Evelyn, in all three disguises or guises, looks completely different each time.
Like that? Gerard,
Aveline, I'll have you know I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Why should you have all the excitement?
I didn't know you wanted.
I know what you think. Bloody sensible, bloody boring. I'm more than just an accountant, Aveline.
Very well. You're a navigator too. A regular Magellan.
So he's actually going with us. Right, we need to change. We've also got a wanted level, even as a slave at this point. We need to change to our assassin persona. Before we change, I need to grab a drink, mainly because I need to take painkillers. We've got another hour. We're going to basically do a 3-hour stream this morning. We'll finish around 1 o'clock my time, but I do need to take painkillers before I do too much more. Otherwise, I won't be able to do any more. So give me a second, I'll just grab some painkillers. But yeah, so far so good. Story-wise, it does all make sense. The story works massively. And as I said before, I'm loving the personas bit. And I'm not able to second guess what's happening next, which is good. 1 done, 4 missions to go. Nice. They're not hard now. You've actually got crossbow bolts. Well, that does help, admittedly. Right, we're now in our assassin outfit. The only downside now is guards will come after us. Something we need to be aware of. Oh, there's a diary page there. While we're here, I might try and grab that quickly. I think it's on the roof by the looks of it. And then we'll use the rooftops to get over here. Probably a good choice. Yeah. Let's head up here. As I say, we need to be very careful about guards at this point, mainly because if we get seen, they will come after us. These diary pages, although we've cleared this viewpoint already, they're only now just appearing, which is a shame, because we could have got this one earlier, but we hadn't unlocked them then. I like the fact that each persona does different things. I think that is really good. Okay. Nearly there for the diary page. There we go. Diary page obtained. Let's have a look at it. I don't think it'll make a lot of sense at the minute. Once we have them all, I think it'll make a lot more sense. I don't know how many there is. 10. I think 10 is the new one. So this is before we're born. I'm allowed to bring only my clothes but unable to hide my diary. I pin it inside my skirt. I stitch the heart of brotherhood into the lining. I am afraid Mistress L will find them, but I'm spared. Now I'm on the ship that takes me away. At first I worry it'd be like when I am stolen from my parents, but I'm allowed to sleep in quarters near Monsieur DG. So I may tend to him. Sometimes I may take air. There is food. No one dies. They'll make a lot more sense, I think, once they're all in one. Obviously, at the minute, they're a little bit all over the place. Right, I don't know if I've got a jump-off point, and if I have, I don't know where it is. Which, obviously, if I don't know where it is, we'll die. I think that's straight ahead of me. There we go. It is. Like I could just make out a little cart. Otherwise, I wouldn't have jumped off. Right, we do need to get to him. Try not to get seen, because obviously, that'll be an issue. Guards are going to be a problem. My plan is stay high. Use rooftops. Obviously, we should really try and reduce the slave persona as well. So by doing that, we need to take down posters. But if there's too many guards around, I don't want to risk it at this point. We don't need to fight. There's no point fighting. We may be able to get to that one down there. Yeah, I may be able to quickly grab this poster whilst we're here. Depends on the guards. There is a guard to our left. Is it worth the risk? They're walking away. Yes, they are. It just means we lowered our issues as a slave. It just makes life a bit easier. Probably a risk we probably didn't need to take because now we're being traced. And now we've got guards after us. Hopefully we'll lose them fairly quickly. Not if I do silly things like that. I think we've nearly lost them. We won't be able to interact, I wouldn't have said, until we are anonymous either. That's the problem. I think we're safe. Yeah, I think we're anonymous again. Right, this is where we're meant to meet. There is a treasure nearby. I may grab that first. It is just around here. So we'll grab the treasure here first. And then we'll go and meet Gerald. Slowly get the money back after we bought a new sword. Right, weapon-wise, what have we got equipped? We've got a sword equipped instead of a cutlass. And we've got our poison darts. Kind of what I prefer using at this point. Let's go and speak to him. And see what we need to do next.
There is the carriage. You know what to do with the guards. I'll wait here.
Right, we found eliminated guards remain undetected. So yeah. Oh! There's quite a few guards. Yeah, we need to remain undetected here. Okay, if any of them are near enough, I will use the blowpipe to take them out. It's only if they're near enough though. Might be, yeah. He's out. Deal with the ones on the roofs first, I think. And then we'll deal. He's heightened because taking out the other guy. That's him down as well. We'll do this undetected. I want that guy over there. Ideally, but I don't think he's going to give us enough. Okay. So I'm just trying to plan ahead on what we're going to do. There's a viewpoint up there as well. I can't grab. He's right back to us, so ideally, I want to get across, and I should be able to deal with him now. There we go. Sit him down. Fairly simple currently. 2 guards left. The only downside, if we get detected, it's game over. But I think for the minute we're okay. Right, 2 guards. One there. Haven't really used the chain kill. We do need to look at using that a bit more. I do like this poison darts though. Just make life simpler. There we go. Steal the carriage. Right, we need to steal the carriage. There we go.
They're stealing the gunpowder! Stop them!
I'm assuming now we need a ride. Don't, you're shooting at a carriage that has gunpowder in the back.
The road ahead is blocked. Turn right.
Turn right, I'm turning right.
Where are we going?
Near the docks. Turn right here.
Got to keep 50% health on the carriage.
Right. That's it. Turn right again.
Hold on to your hat.
I'm not wearing one. Straight ahead. Go left. No, your other left. Turn right. No, go left. Go left.
I'm going to go left. I'm trying to keep. You got to keep 50% health
Left at the next intersection.
on the carriage. That's the optional, I think.
Go left.
I can't. What now?
I think we achieved it. I think.
No!
What?
Jump!
Well, they're shooting at carriages full of gunpowder. Why would you stay on there? He fell off. There's our gunpowder.
Help! Help! The warehouse is on fire! The roof will collapse!
We've got to rescue the rioters now. Where the carriage hit. There's people stuck inside.
Help! Help!
And we got to deal with guards as well. Right, come on then.
À l'aide! On va mourir!
We got a minute. We got a minute to kill all these guards.
Help! Help!
Her health is low as well. There's still a guard upstairs I've got to get to, so I've got a minute to basically kill all the guards. I think that's the optional. There we go. We did it. Killed all targets in 1 minute.
Merci. Merci.
You kind of panic when you see them timed ones, and you kind of think, "Oh no, we've got to do this quickly." It's actually quite a long minute, to be fair. What biggest worries we took a hit.
I think we got their attention. A terrible waste of wine, mind you.
Spanish wine makes better floor polish anyway. Now, to get Ulloa out of La Balise.
I suggest we regroup at the warehouse to strategize.
Enough excitement for one day, Gerald?
Yes, I think that should last me nicely. Thank you.
So once we've got to meet back at the warehouse, I'm hoping we stay where we are, because I want to actually clear a few bits where we are as an assassin. Because, yeah, we are. Perfect. Full sync, don't look for sequence 3 so far. Right, we are back here. Annoyingly, I'm just thinking while we're here, should we be taking on clearing things a little bit? There's a corrupt magistrate to lower our wanted level of where we are now. A minute ago we were over here, I believe. That mission. There's lots of stuff to clear. We're right near the next mission objective. So in some ways it makes sense to carry on because we're right near the mission objective. What I may do is do the corrupt magistrate first. That will lower our wanted level. I've also got a chest over here. It might be. I've been seen. Our wanted level's really high, so we do need to go and get rid of it. So what I'm thinking, chest here, and then we'll go to the corrupt magistrate, get rid of our wanted level, then we'll do the mission. They are looking for us. One guard is anyway at this point. But yeah, because it took us straight back to where the next mission is. So in some ways, it's pointless then running around clearing stuff because you're miles away from it. It makes sense for us to just carry on with the next mission. Right. So I think I've been seen again. Just trying to work out how we get to this corrupt magistrate. Via rooftops. Just trying to stay away from these people. Right. The corrupt magistrate is actually over here. But annoyingly, he's near a load of guards. I might be able to do it, I don't know. Bribe. No, we need to be anonymous to bribe. We could fight a load of people, admittedly. I'd rather not have to. Let's see if we can get anonymous and then we'll try and see if we can bribe the magistrate. There we go. We're going to take a break now. What's it today? It's impossible to get a platinum for Brotherhood. What do you think? Are they some of them causing you massive issues, are they, Keller? Right, we are green. We're not wanted anymore. We're not seen anyway. The magistrate is the guy we just need to pay off. We've got a very high wanted level. The annoying thing is the guard is actually facing. Let's reload our gun. I don't know. I must have fired it, I think, in the warehouse. Yeah, the guard is actually... That's the annoying thing. The guard is facing the magistrate. This is obviously causing us a problem, so yeah, we're going to have to fight a little bit now. There we go. Are you really going to come attack me after picking up one of the guns? Right. I'm not going to... Let's loot the bodies while we're here. Then we'll go to the magistrate. To be fair, combat's fairly simple. I don't want to pick up weapon. Just might as well pick up money. Oh, I'm under attack again. Right, he's down. Right, let's reload a gun, because if we don't find cartridges, I'm under attack again. Right, we reloaded a gun. The guards aren't really that difficult to take out, to be fair. We're going to pay off the magistrate, take down our wanted level, and then go to the next mission. 1,050.
Every man has a prize.
Our wanted level is as low as it can go currently. I'm now wanted again. How am I wanted again already? That's ridiculous.
I see you.
Okay. Right, he's down. His body's gone flying through the air. There's a bit of a glitch with the body, but we're not hanging around. There we go. Our wanted level's now as low as it can be, which is the aim of the whole exercise. Just took a little bit longer than I wanted, but there we go. Right, back to the warehouse. Send the governor an explosive message as the next memory. Just time consuming, like 101 flags to collect. Well, yeah, the 101 flags is going to take a while. That is the problem, isn't it? The collectibles do slow you down, and especially when you're trophy hunting. Right. Let's see what else we need to do for sequence 3.
Evelyn, to draw Ulloa out, we can hit the Spanish where it hurts, in the flotilla. 2 military vessels are anchored at the port. If anything were to happen to them, Ulloa could not ignore it.
I'll see what I can arrange.
That's a good plan. Take out the 2 ships. Hopefully he will then leave where he's hidden. I like the plan. Okay. So we've got 2 ships we need to go and deal with. I'm not sure how we're dealing with them, but they're over here. So on the way, we'll try and grab this treasure. Use the rooftops as we're still in our assassin guise. Use the rooftops where possible to stay hidden. But yeah, we'll grab anything we can along the way. We do quite still get seen fairly quickly, even using rooftops. It's not a foolproof plan, but it does help a little bit. And we've got to take advantage of the fact we can use rooftops as an assassin. As there's a lady and things you can't, so take advantage of these facts while wearing this disguise. 3,000, nice. Right, we're heading to the docks. Is there anything else on the way to grab? Let's have a look. No, not really, to be fair. There is one further along. There's a viewpoint there as well, actually. Let's head there first, I think. So yeah, we need to head there. The ships are out there. So we'll head to the viewpoint over here first, grab the treasure as well, and then we'll head there. It's on the way, we may as well do it. Right, there is a guard on a roof over there, so we need to be a little bit aware of him. Swapping from the gun to the poison darts, because I may be able to shoot him from here. I'm hoping I can. That will deal with him at least. I may not be able to shoot him from here though, it's the other issue. There's my viewpoint, and there's a treasure as well nearby. It's too far away for me to shoot. Okay. There's guards down there as well. So I'm just trying to plan my route. I don't mind conflict. I try not to kill it unless we have to, which means reducing conflict where possible. It's not always possible, to be fair. Mainly because it saves time as well. Guards down. Perfect. While we're here, we'll loot him. If it allows, will it allow us? It will allow us to loot. But yeah, we do try and avoid killing, unless we have to. This guy spotted us, so we're going to have to take him out. I'm loving the poison darts. I think they're brilliant. It means because shooting would create a sound, and obviously trying to avoid sound.
What happened?
I think someone's found the body because he kind of rolled off weirdly. Right, up we go. We'll get the viewpoint treasure as well, I think. Let's keep going round till we get up, yeah. Treasure here. Clear what we can along the way. Saves a bit of time later on. My viewpoint is... Where is my viewpoint? We're going to say it's there. Yes. Here we go. Another viewpoint done at least. We've made some good progress so far today. What have we got? About 45 minutes left. I think we've made a decent amount of progress. Right, that's what we need to get to. There are guards around. So if we have to deal with, we will. If we can avoid it, we will also. I don't know if we can avoid it though. That's quite a few guards there, strangely. I think there's a guard here, isn't there? There you go down. There are some graphical glitches when you kill those people on roofs, it seems. So they seem to fall off, annoyingly, which then alerts other people. Camera is getting stuck a little bit as well. Are these guards all running up the stairs? I think they are. This is giving me a chance to assassinate them, I'm assuming. They're guards. Oh, okay. There we go. Any more for any more? Can't use the attack on the counter. Counter hurts though. I haven't got my sword attached either at this point. We're using assassin blades. Right. Same as Assassin's Creed 3. Just be wary of how you're countering. Certain counters are better than others against certain characters. Oh, he's down. Right, we'll loot all these guys anyway. Could do with the money and everything else. And then we'll carry on to where we're heading. Smoke bombs and full. It's a good way to get all your tools back. There we go. Perfect. Camera does keep sticking, which is a little bit annoying. Right, there's a guard over there. There's also treasure nearby. I think the treasure's below the guard. If we can grab the treasure quickly, we will. Sees us, we'll deal with him. There we go. Nice treasure collected. They're normally the people that rob you as a lady persona, so we don't need to worry about them now. Okay, mission time. That's the ship. We've got to find a way of damaging it, I think. I'm assuming there's going to be an optional, but I was wrong last time. There wasn't an optional. Eliminate the guards but remain undetected. That makes life difficult. You've got to remain undetected. Something underwater at the minute. So we'll come back up for air, I'm sure. Right, we're going to remain undetected whilst doing this. There's 3 guards to deal with. The minute we get detected, it is start of game time. So we've got to try and plan our route a little bit and see what we can achieve. I'm assuming we can probably take one out here on the ladder. Let her finish drowning first. Can we climb up here? There we go. Oh, we've already been detected. It's game over.
Losing her. There she goes.
Shoot.
We are losing her.
We're going to remain undetected. I think so far we're safe. I thought for a minute we weren't going to be, but we are. There's only one guy left to kill. That was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. I was really expecting that not to be as simple as that, but even though he saw us, he didn't actually do anything with it. Right, we need to interact and blow up the power kegs. Definitely completely different to Assassin's Creed 3, where once they saw you, that was it. They would do a detective.
Recognize me now, Capitan?
No. Yuri. El Cat. Medusa! Men! Subdue her at once!
Okay. All you guys were attacking me. Not doing a very good job at the minute, are you? Right. Just the captain to go.
Please, have mercy.
Yeah, combat seems a lot simpler in this than it was in Assassin's Creed 3. To a point that it's particularly easy.
Please, leave me now to my sad, monkish end.
You mistake me for your judge and executioner brother, Dominguez. Save yourself, if you're not too slow with liquor.
Right. Escape the zone and become anonymous. We've got 30 seconds. There we go. And the ship should blow up now. There we go. But yeah, I think combat's simplified massively, and it would make sense. This was originally a PS Vita game, so it would make sense if the combat was slightly simplified. Right, mission accomplished. Where are we heading next? Well, our next mission is actually all the way over here. So what can we achieve along the way? There's also a dressing chamber we could buy there. There's a viewpoint over here. Treasure. I'm just thinking, I want to do the mission obviously, but I want to try and clear what we can along the way. This makes life simpler. So we'll head to the dressing chamber first. Viewpoint there. There's a treasure down here we can grab, possibly. Business rival. Haven't even looked at them yet, so it might be worth grabbing that while we're along the way. Clear this right hand side and then we'll head back across, possibly. I think that's probably a good idea. While we're this side of the map, we'll just clear what we can. Obviously we'll try and stay out of trouble. It's not going to be that simple, I don't think, to stay out of trouble, but we'll try. There's a guard there. So yeah, I would say the guards spotting you is very simplified in this. To the point, it is quite easy to avoid them. You don't get detected that easily either, which makes life simpler. I think it's ruining the difficulty a little bit. This is, I would say, a particularly easy game to do in terms of combat and everything else. Compared to a lot of the other games, it's a very simple combat system. Optional objectives are fairly simple as well, if you compare them to the likes of Assassin's Creed 3 and things. Yeah, everything is a lot more simplified. Do I want the smuggler? What's he got for me? Let's have a look. Nothing new. I've got plenty of money, but he hasn't got anything really new. Has he got any new pocket watches while we've got some money? Nope. I'm assuming as we go through each sequence, a new pocket watch will then be able to be gained. I kind of forgot where we're heading next. Ah, the viewpoint is up here, isn't it? That's where we want to be heading. There's also, near the viewpoint, is also a new diary page. So we really should be grabbing while we're here. Don't know if I can just jump across. No, I probably can't. Looking at the height. Yeah, there's a diary page across there, plus a viewpoint we want to be grabbing. We are being seen, but I'm kind of high enough not to worry too much. Right, where's this diary page? Over there. So we'll grab that while we're here. I will have a look at it, but I'm not guaranteeing I can remember which ones we've already looked at, because there are so many of them. 1 and 6, yes. 10 was done. 13, 14, yes. 19, 20, 22. We've done 22. I think 19's a new one. March 15th, 1751. I received Mademoiselle de Lille to tea today. She displayed a great curiosity about the house and all its artifacts, and took great pleasure in hearing Evelyn demonstrate her piano lessons. Imagine, piano lessons. Never did I envision such an indulgence for a child of mine, and yet she takes to them as a fish to water. They're going to make a lot more sense once we've got all of them, I would have said. Right, viewpoint is our next aim while we're here. This makes sense while we're this kind of area to try and clear what we can. So viewpoint is at the top here. There we go, synchronise that up. Done a lot of story today, which is good as well. I feel like we are getting there. I don't know how long this is going to take us to finish, to be fair. The way it's going at the minute, I don't think too long. Right. There's a treasure just over there. So let's grab that. I think it's the other side of this. Yep. Another treasure achieved. And then we'll have a look. Obviously we can lower our wanted level. Where else do we go over here? So, page over here. Treasure. Business rival. Another viewpoint. There's a treasure and a diary page over there. And then we'll start heading across. And then we would have cleared quite a lot of the right hand side. Might even be worth heading up while we're here. Clear a lot of that. The only thing we've missed, obviously, is this treasure down there. Hopefully we'll get a chance to go back and do that. Or do we do it now while we're here? Let's grab the diary page anyway. Don't think I'm going to be able to get across from here. From the rooftops. No. But I can't just climb on there. I should be able to climb here though, and then jump across. There's a treasure box below us there. Diary page. I'm just glad these don't fly away. It does make life simpler. I'm wondering whether we go and clear that other treasure now while we're here. That's my thinking. Maybe while we're here, just grab it. Saves us coming all the way back down south again if we don't need to. 10 was done. 12. I think is 12 a new one? Yes. So we arrive in New Orleans. Monsieur G says, "I will not take my quarters among the other slaves, but in his house. I do not know what the others will think. I know I should only be glad for any comfort I am given." She was straight away prioritised by the master, our father. Okay. Oh, there's a page down there as well. What I'm thinking, page, treasure, and then we'll come back up, treasure, chamber, business rival, maybe clear. Got magistrate, viewpoint over here. Just grabbing all this kind of stuff. Probably what we might do is head north, clear as we go, cross here, grab the viewpoint, and then we'll probably end up back down to here. And then we know this right-hand side of the map is basically then done. We've done quite a lot of story so far, so this running around is okay. We've done quite a bit of story. And if you've watched us play the Assassin's Creed previously, we do try and clear as much as we can as we go. It just saves a lot of time later on. This means less running around later. Although there are times you will miss things. Okay, see the page. Page is there. I'm just trying to remember which number pages we've already read. That's probably the hardest part at this point. The game is very simplified, and because it was a PS Vita game, it kind of makes sense. 12, 13 we've done, 14. I think 14 is 17 new? I think that's new. Sometimes I worry about the daughter of mine, for all her charm and wit, she's rather active for a girl her age. How do you go to market for her running off after the dogs and chickens, climbing the crates of goods? Tell her must she stay by me, lest I lose her for good. And she takes it for a game, giggling wildly and running free again. Part of me is thinking we're probably going to have to stop reading these as we go now, because I'm going to lose track of which ones we've gained already and which ones we have already read. And maybe when we've done them all, start reading them again. Right. I wasn't aiming to fall in the water, my aim was to actually drop on the platform. It didn't work. Right, treasure across here. Grab this and then we're back. Doing what we were doing. There we go, more money. So we're heading north again now. There are guards here, so if I can avoid them, it means we don't have to fight at least. I don't mind getting seen because we can get away quick enough. Yeah, so far, with our gameplay so far with this, my biggest takeaway currently is the fact of how much simplified it is. Which I suppose I should have expected it, as it was a PS Vita game. Right, treasure there. We've got a dressing chamber, we can unlock business rival, viewpoint, magistrate as well. Let's try and clear this. We're going to head north and then work our way back across to the story. We've got about half an hour left of the stream, so we've got a decent amount of time. We'll try and achieve what we can today. We are live again tomorrow morning for 4 hours, so we'll see how much we can get done tomorrow. I didn't think I was going to make that jump. Okay, treasure's there. There's no guards nearby, so that will make this a little easier. I'm not sure what the business rival thing's about. We haven't done a business rival yet, so we'll have a look at that in a second. I'm just going to grab dressing chamber. I should really probably grab viewpoint while I'm here, to be fair, but okay. Business rival is just through down here, and we haven't done one, so I'm not sure what we have to do with these. I don't know if we have to kill them or. Business rival. Defend the ship and kill your target. Okay.
Mademoiselle Aveline, your crusade against seedy elements has revealed enemy activity at unfathomable depths.
In this town, even the underbelly has an underbelly. How low have they gone now?
I have a sinking feeling about this one. The most disreputable Monsieur de Vandal sabotages rival ships.
I will find him. and bring him to the surface.
Right, what have we got to do? We've got a minute and a half to do whatever we need to do here, and I'm not sure what it is. By the looks of it, we just need to get to the ship. Go to the docks. We've got a minute and a half. So, let's run. So we haven't done business rivals before, so there's something with them, by the looks of it. They give you an indication of what a business rival is doing, possibly, and you've got to deal with it. I've got a minute to get there, though. Come on, keep climbing. She grabbed the roof. I didn't know she would there. There are guards here, so I'm going to get seen. Bullies are plantation over the head. They hit pleasure and pushing slaves around. Okay, something about bullies. 36 seconds to get here. I don't know if that includes actually doing the mission. Hopefully not, since we're quite far away. 25 seconds. We should get there. I'm hoping that once we're there, the mission timer stops. Right, hidden blade. Oh, we've got to defend the ship and kill your target. Use hidden blade. So we've only can use the hidden blade to kill him. Got a human shield there. One down. Come on, he should be dead by now. Right. More enemies coming at us. Not worried about the others. Oh. I've desynced because I wasn't meant to leave the area. I didn't know that. I was chasing after the guy we needed to kill, thinking he wasn't going to come to us, but actually, we needed to stay where we were. That's annoying. Right. Try again, shall we? You've got to use your hidden... I'm only allowed to use my hidden blade to kill him. That's an optional objective. I've got to come back to the area. Come back over here. You guys need to come to me. Because I'm not allowed to leave. Right, that's the first group of people down. I can't leave the area, so I'm assuming, yeah, there we go. Second wave, basically. I'm not allowed to leave this area, as we found a minute ago, which is why we desynced. I was trying to grab a guy to use as a human shield. Obviously didn't work. There we go. Kill one of your own for me.
Oh no!
Fell in the water. Come on, come out of the water. Keep falling in the water. Hang on. I'm being shot at while I'm in the water, which doesn't help. Right, come on, guys. You come here. Any more? Any more? Oh, shot. I didn't see him lining up his shot there. Him down. Right. We're very low health. I can't leave the area, so I've got to go back. No! Oh, full sync. It did work. I used them as a human shield. And I thought I was about to lose it because I used them as a human shield. But it counted as a kill. Luckily. I'm nearly dead here, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Right, I think we completed the mission with the optional objective as well. Yeah, I think the story is they do cross paths. I'm waiting for it to happen, because I'm assuming it will happen in-game. Should be interesting if it does. But yeah, so whatever that side mission we just did was, the business rival side mission, I think we passed it 100% sync. I need to double check. but I think we did. I just need my health to come back. Although we grabbed the target and used them as a human shield, and I thought that may have messed us up, but I don't think it did in the end. Let's have a look. It won't be that. Database, DNA, business rival. Let's have a look. No, we did full sync. We cheated because we didn't use Hidden Blade. We actually used them as a human shield, but it gave it to us, so I'll take it. Right. We managed to complete the side objective then. Why is that locked? Oh, we can, because we took out the business rifle, we can now buy this weapon shop to reopen it. I'm assuming that's the case. I think it is from what we've done so far. So let's head and do that now. But yeah, it's a lot of, it's quite a basic Assassin's Creed game compared to the others we've done. It's quite noticeably more basic. Which isn't a good thing and isn't a bad thing. I'm kind of in two minds at the minute. Alright, I'm just going to hide in here. They won't find us and we'll be able to carry on. Obviously we're quite highly wanted at this point, so I have to be a bit careful.
Stay in my sight
now. They found me. Any more? Come on then. Well, he shot his man for us, that helped us. That's the thing, because we're quite highly wanted at this point. We're going to get seen quite a lot. We do need to get to a magistrate. Right, we're clear again, which is what I wanted. Yeah, it's meant to be quite short from what I know. Right, we can open up the shop, buy it as one of ours. Yeah, it's meant to be quite short from what I am aware of. We're still on sequence 3, I believe. But I don't know how many sequences there are. I've not looked. But story-wise, I think, and also the optional objectives are a lot easier than they normally are. So, like on Assassin's Creed 3, the optional objectives, some of them were horrendous. So far, the optional objectives are really easy. That may change as the game goes on. I'm not sure, but currently, I would say they're quite simple. Right, it's because we've got such a high wanted level. We've been seen so easily. So we're going to head to a corrupt magistrate, lower our wanted level, and then we'll viewpoint clear over here. Work our way up the top, clear as we go, and aim to get back to here. We've got about 20 minutes left, so we'll see how much we can achieve in that time. But yeah, I kind of need to avoid soldiers. There's 3 of them stood right there. So when I say I'm avoiding soldiers, it didn't really work. I'm now being chased by them. Up we go. I don't think the soldiers can climb. Because they don't seem to climb after us, I've noticed. But it's because we're fully wanted. Which is only because we've been doing the missions to achieve that wanted level. Right, magistrate should be in here. This should clear our wanted level. It's going to cost about 1,000, I would have said. 1,050. There we go. We had 20,000 or 22,000. Right, viewpoint next. Let's grab that while we're here. Less soldiers around this area for some reason. So while there's less soldiers, we'll take advantage of that by actually staying on the floor. As simple as climbing straight up this one. This is the second one like this, so you have to keep going around the sides to get up. This one doesn't seem to have treasure in though, like the last one. But this is synchronization. There we go. But yeah, I'm hoping we actually come across Connor somewhere in the game. That would be quite cool. See the two actually cross over. I'm pretty sure there's something that happens in the story-wise. Whether it's in the game or not, I don't know. It's very similar to Assassin's Creed 3. Well, yeah, it's comes after, doesn't it? So I'm not surprised it's similar. And Rogue is similar to Black Flag, exactly. It's kind of a follow-on, isn't it? But it's a very simplified game, I would have said, compared to the others. But yeah, it was on the PS Vita originally, which wasn't obviously as powerful as the consoles. So that would explain why it's probably simplified. Right, treasure here. Let's grab this. Easily done. Right, where are we heading next? That's the question. Let's have a look. I thought there's a diary page here we need to grab. Just need to work out where it is. It's above us. At the minute, we'll stop reading diary pages until we have the full set, only because I'm going to completely forget which ones we've read already. And they're not going to make a lot of sense. Right, so from here, if we carry on heading north, we've got a diary page chest. And then we'll keep heading north to the viewpoint. Basically, try and go around this top edge. The mission is there. And we'll see how close we can get before we finish today. But at least clearing some of the side stuff now saves us time later on. We haven't really spent any time clearing side stuff previous to this, so it kind of makes sense to now spend a bit of time. Missed the jump. Alright, diary page is here. There we go, another diary page. Yeah, once we know we've got them all, we'll then read all of them in one go. I think that'd make a lot more sense. Right, there are guards here, so I have to be a little bit wary. There's a chest here as well. Where are you, chest? I think it's the other side of this wall by the looks of it. There we go. And we have our next chest. No, so we've only I know of two currently. New Orleans is one map, and the Bayou is the other map. That's the only two I know of so far. But there's no fast travel. So to go to the Bayou, we have to use a fast travel point that's now disappeared. So actually, at the minute, I can't travel back. But there's no fast travel, so you can't then come out of this map to go to the Bayou map. You actually have to use a set point. And the lack of fast travel just slows you down a little bit. It's not massively, doesn't affect things too much. It just slows you down. I don't normally kill people that was there, but he was there. And he was about to attack us, so it made sense to take him out while we're here. Okay, diary page is over there. So I'll head next. I'm looking forward to when we get to the Assassin's Creed games with manual saves. I'm not a fan of auto saving. So easy to lose progress if you're not careful. I don't know when the next what game is next that actually had manual saves, to be fair. Right, diary page done. So from there we want the viewpoint over here. Feels quite nice actually clear a load of things. Considering we haven't really cleared that much. But yeah, story missions are very quick, to the point. It's never a bad thing. Right, up the church. Can't find that way. Can climb this way though. So are you moving on to these ones after you've done... Oh, that's not the point. So normally that would be the synchronization point. I think our synchronization point is actually on the edge here. Yes, it is. Ah, so they've actually changed it. Normally it'd be that top point, but it's not this time. I think Odyssey was the first Assassin's Creed manual saves. I could be wrong, but that's how I remember it. It's a good point, because Origins didn't, did it? It could be. You might be right, and if so, that's annoying. I'd like manual saving. You have more control over it. I trust it more. But yeah, are you, once you've done the Ezio collection, are you moving on to Assassin's Creed 3, Keller? Okay, that's that viewpoint done. What is next? Chest over here. I think that's next. There is a suggestion chamber to unlock over there. Although I might leave that for a minute. I'm looking at time. I'm going to be very conscious of time. Every time we grab a chest or a viewpoint, it does auto-save. I don't think we've got time to start the mission, but I want to be close to it, ready for tomorrow morning. As tomorrow morning we will carry on. So I think we go and grab this chest. And we may have time for one more chest before we finish. Okay, it's behind here. There we go. Next one to this series is after Revelations. Yeah. Yeah, no, we've kind of started the wrong way because we didn't do the Ezio collection first, to be fair. But it's only the modern day story that kind of changes. They don't really work other than the modern day, so not doing Ezio collection first isn't that big of an issue because it's only the modern day side that changes. I want to do Assassin's Creed 1 again, I really do. They need to remaster it. Quickly speak to this guy. This guy sells things. I just want to see if there's anything new. I think you're only going to get new stuff once we do more main quests. Yeah, I don't think it's going to give us anything else at this point. Right, dressing place, and then we may have time for one more chest before we have to call it a morning or afternoon now, to be fair. Ezio was never connected to Connor or like Edward, only modern day. Exactly. You find that with a lot of them though, the modern day is what connects them. So you can plan in whatever order you want essentially. It's just the modern day doesn't work. But we're going to try and plan in order. More order of release keeps the modern day story ticking. Otherwise we've got to go back for the Ezio collection admittedly. But if you try and do them chronologically, the modern day story would make no sense whatsoever. That's the big thing. You can't really do them in chronological order because the modern day would be all over the place. I don't think, no, a slave persona isn't wanted enough, that's why we can't take down the posters. So we'll do one more chest and then we'll probably call it a day for today. This was a bonus stream today, we don't normally stream on a Sunday. So it was a complete bonus stream for us. I kind of want to do a finish on a viewpoint, but I don't think there's one nearby. Do you know what? We have got... Let's finish on a viewpoint. I prefer to finish on viewpoints. So we're going to head to the viewpoint and finish there. I didn't think we'd better make that jump. Right, there are soldiers around, so we'll be a little bit careful. But yeah, we'll finish on the viewpoint for today. I always prefer a viewpoint finish. It makes sense to finish that way. There are treasures nearby. I probably should be grabbing, but we'll do the viewpoint first. There we go. So the viewpoint this time is the same as the previous actually, and it's not focused. It's not focused on the top of the steeple. It is this part here, which is unusual. But there we go. After Desmond died, the modern day was really confusing. It was really confusing actually. That's why we're going to play them in that order to try and understand more the modern day stuff. The map was updated. So, where are we at? The order save is kicked in nicely. So tomorrow morning, when we start again, which will be tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we'll quickly grab these treasures and probably the diary page. And then we'll head to the memory start down here. See what that entails, do that, and depending what's next. But today, we finished sequence 2 today. We're probably halfway through sequence 3, I would have said. if not more. Why have I not grabbed the viewpoint? I've not grabbed the viewpoint where headquarters is, which makes no sense. And we've cleared all this area of the map, mainly because once you're in your assassin guys, it's a lot easier to clear things. So we've cleared a lot of the map already. As I say, the game is a very simplified Assassin's Creed. Doesn't make it bad in any way. It's just a lot more simplified than others. Right, the autosave did just kick in as we got the viewpoint. But yeah, that is it for this morning. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It was nice to do a bonus stream as and when we can. As I said earlier, this week's streams are a little bit all over the place. I'm just going to check what I actually put on Discord about it. They are all over the place because my other half started new hours for work. So some of these times will become the norm. Some will change again. And I've got a few appointments this week that changes things a little bit. So tomorrow morning, we're going to do an 8 till 12, 4-hour stream. No stream on Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning, 9 till 12. And Friday is a bonus, really, normally for us, 9 till 12. No stream on Thursday because my physio has been changed day for 1 week. And like I said, I'm going to try, cross my fingers, try my best. I want to try to attempt to do an evening stream at some point this week. Not sure what day, but I want to try it. It's probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday, because we don't have a stream Tuesday daytime because I've got different appointments and things. So maybe we try Tuesday evening for an evening stream. And it will probably be Avengers, to be fair. If we're going to do something on an evening, Avengers is normally a good one to do for a couple of hours. But we'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how the pain levels are. But that is the aim this week. So we've got 3 morning streams and I'm going to try for an evening stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But thank you all for joining us. It's been a nice bonus stream today. There's never a bad stream, to be fair, honestly. So thank you all for the views, the likes, and the conversation. As always, you're always fantastic. Keller, enjoy your day. And obviously, I'm on Discord if people do want to chat. I'll try and answer as and when I can today. But yeah, thank you all very much, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Don't forget to check out the tennis video that comes out this afternoon, I think shortly. And then I think Car Mechanic Simulator, first proper episode, the second episode, is live tomorrow. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.